What's going on, guys? JB Lion back with another video today, and today we are talking about the Crystal Palace vs Chelsea game. Before we start this video, I just want to shout out to my co-producer Yasmin Bird for the key lighting and my phone on a mount, so it looks a little bit more professional, because she's always telling me off how unprofessional my setup looks. So today we've gone with all the professionals there with the key lighting and the proper setup. But yes, guys, like I always say before I start the videos, if you guys enjoy this video, please do hit the like button and hit the sub button if you are new around here. We're going to continue this adventure, and like I always say, we're going to try and be as consistent as we can in this year. So let's get into this video. Today we had Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. In the end it did end 3-1, but let's get into the game. So starting off with the game, we looked very solid defensively. We looked like we was very confident, passing the ball around the back and looking very confident. And then we did slip up, giving Mateta an early chance to break through, which should have realistically been 1-0 to Palace, but Robert Sanchez with an absolute beautiful save saved us there and kept it at 0-0. We then pushed on in the half, like we was being, like I said, being confident, pushing forward. We then got a very stroke of luck, and that being that Crystal Palace passed the ball back and Estêvão managed to latch onto the ball at the halfway line. Stormed all the way through. Tyreek Mitchell, fair play to him, keeping up with the pace, but he absolutely smashed it home, which gave us the 1-0 advantage. Then moving into the second half, like I said, we played amazingly today. We had some very confident football. We looked very dominant, like I say, passing the ball around. There was a few chances where, you know, Palace got through, but overall our performance was very, very good today. And yeah, like I say, one of the key players today for me was João Pedro, who got the goal that he deserves. He broke away down the right side, went to cut it back, sort of sat Adam Wharton down and then lashed one home, which made it 2-0. And like I said, he was a very key player today, but I'll get into him later on. And then as the game went on, we got given a penalty, which in my opinion is extremely controversial. I don't personally think that it was a penalty. I just think that obviously, like I say, the ball sort of bounced up and hit Richards, not Richards, can't remember the player, hit him in the hand. And personally for me, it's not a penalty. There's nothing you can really do about it. Yes, his arm's slightly raised, but it's hit his leg, then hit his hand. But either way, we've got given the penalty. Enzo Fernandez slotted it away absolutely beautifully. Later on in the game, obviously, like I said earlier, Adam Wharton, he got a second yellow card. He did get sent off for an early shower, and then Richards did score for Palace. Overall, I think, like I say, we played really, really well. We showed some signs of character this game, which we haven't any other games. This is the first game where I thought you can kind of see what Liam Rossini is trying to build. You know, overall, like I say, we played really well. Big game on Wednesday against Napoli. But for the first time today, I think we played some confident football, some front foot football. I think us as Chelsea fans, what we got to kind of expect from Liam Rossini sort of football is basically, like I say, front foot football. But also, he's taught this team something that we didn't quite have on Maresca, which was, you know, getting those scrappy wins. Obviously, it's nice to win a game by 3-4-0, but sometimes getting the scrappy wins and showing we have that fighting mentality is what he's brought in so far, you know, like against Arsenal, and like obviously, like I said, the boring fest of a game on Wednesday in Champions League, we should have done better, but we got the win, which is all we needed. Obviously, it was a low block. A lot of people were saying it was hard to play against a low block, which it is, but as a team, we need to make sure we can learn how to push forward in that low block. But getting into the section of the video that I love doing the most, which is my worst and my good player. My worst player today, it was a bit of a hard one. I don't think he got much service in terms of it, but overall the player I didn't feel made a massive impact. I feel like everyone made an impact on the field other than this player. I didn't see him much. Was Pedro Neto. Usually he's very consistent, good at making runs and stuff, but today I just didn't feel his impact at all on that wing. Like I said, the performance was good overall, and I don't think there's much more he could have done, but I just didn't see him much in the game. And unfortunately, I do have to pick someone out who I didn't think performed well enough, and that was Pedro Neto today. And now let's get into the good players. There was two players for me that were the good players, so I'm going to say both of them because I couldn't decide between them. First one being Estêvão. He he, as usual, absolutely lit up on the right wing. He's, like I say, only young, but every time he plays, he looks insane, creating chances, like the ball over the top to João Pedro's goal, taking people on, even down to his own goal, just having that confidence to drive and smash one in. You know, it's just insane. And then my other player is João Pedro. I think today we finally saw a number 9 today, someone who, you know, we needed up top. We haven't had it for a little while, and today João Pedro actually played like a number 9. But yeah, he was insane today. Like I say, got his goal, did great hold up play, good knock-ons, and it is perfect how João Pedro played today. But yes, guys, that's all I've got in the video today. Like I always say, thank you for everyone who watches the videos. Thank you so much for all the likes, subscribes lately. Really does mean a lot to me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the upgraded quality. It won't be the same every video, because I'm not at Yasmin's house every video, but maybe I should. If you guys think it's good, invest in some of these. But yes, I've been JB Line. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you dudes, dudettes, in the next video. Peace, guys. Woo!